And then I could not come to a conclusion if that was really copying the same instant, because what we have is a former assassin, one of the best, who is in, what do you call that? Oh, I'm going to just forget about the best words to use right when I have to use it. Hiatus? Yeah, that's the perfect word. So, leaves the job for a while, for a couple of years, and then something happens and he has to pull out those guns again. And the exact same thing happened in Hitman Silent Assassin for Gen Z kid that existed. And no, Hitman 2 that came where 47 went to Bombay was not the first Hitman 2. Silent Assassin came beforehand. He pulls out his gun and goes to Sicily to save a priest. Now, what I want to find out is if that happened before the books of John Wick. I don't know. Is John Wick on a book? Let me just Google real quick. Or it's fiction or it's comic. Oh yeah, there's a comic, right? So if I see the chapter 1, John Wick chapter 1, which book or comic is it on? Original comic. I should just screen record it as well so that you get what I'm seeing. You see the things that I do for you guys, and you don't even hit like. That's outrageous. Okay, so now you can see my screen as well. All right, so original comic. What is it? Yeah, it looks like a comic to me. Okay, John Wick comic series. So what I'm going to find out is when was it first released, because we know when Hitman Silent Assassin was released, and we are going to get to the bottom of this because it influences all of our careers, man. Otherwise, just before that important job interview, you'll be wondering, hey, did John Wick come first or Hitman? And then that will mess with your career, so I don't want that to happen. You see, when I type Hitman 2, I see Hitman 2018 game. Dude, we are all heading towards a apocalypse. So let's do this one, Silent Assassin. And that was released in, well, I completed it in 2008. It was released in 2002. So that's fairly early. So when was John Wick comic series released first? It was released in 2017. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when we are looking at issues, the John Wick number 1 was released in 2017. Number 2, 1 month later. And number 3, a couple of 1 month later. Month after month. And when was the movie released? Let's see. John Wick chapter 1. I know that chapter 4 is coming. So the Google is going to right away display that. Okay, so I guess the movie came first. I have no idea. What is it based off of? Influences. Okay. Director Chad Selesky, must be Russian, said influences John Wick includes ugly, okay, point blank. Hey, they did not even mention that Hitman influenced them. Or maybe it did not. It was one of those two people thought of the same thing at different times without knowing each other existed or something. But not to mention, is there anything, if I search Hitman, former Hitman, other than that, do they ever mention the game? No. It's just John Wick is a hitman, but we're not going to talk about a man 47. Alright. So let's just do John Wick comic series. First comic, right? I want to see the first comic. It's definitely not on a book, I guess, even though they say chapter 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe it's movie. Okay, John Wick comics. Yep, it started in 2017. So a boy 47 came before all of this, right? And let's go back to that one and let's see what the first comic is talking about. The November 2017 one. Yeah. Is that talking about like John Wick coming out of his hiatus and then starting the assassin work again? Let's check it out. Yep. So here it is. Synopsis says when a young John Wick emerges from prison and embarks up to the first epic vendetta. So it's like something that was before what they showed in the movies. Lethal Business. Okay. Wick's origins continues and no, this is something else. This is not. Hey, I'll need your help and maybe I'm going to do more research on it. But it is fairly obvious that Hitman thought of all of it before that. And you want to see that scene? I'm going to just show you. What was that? Hitman 2 walkthrough. I know that they're going to get into like the 2018 game again. And you need to check out the original Legends. So this is it. Okay. So that's it. He finds out that someone abducted his friend and all, who is a priest, and then he goes to get his guns. Oh no. Hey Diana, this is Agent 47. Yep, this is his friend. Gets abducted and then finds a letter and then goes to this kind of warehouse. What is it? Okay, this is what you need to check out.
Put Diana on. She'll recognize my voice.
47? This is Diana speaking. It's good to hear your voice again. We all thought you were dead. You'll be pleased to know your skills are in great demand these days. You're almost a legend amongst our customers.
Diana, I'm not looking for work. I need some information on a Giuseppe Giuliano from Palermo in Sicily. What have you got?
Let me see. Giuseppe. Oh, yes, I've got a fact file. Giuseppe Giuliano, aka Don Guido Giuliano. Capo of one of the largest, oldest and most influential mafia organizations in Sicily.
I need detailed satellite surveillance on his residence and info on security and access routes. And keep an eye out for a priest. He's a friend of mine. Was kidnapped.
A friend? Have you gone soft, 47? Besides, we don't believe in handing over information for free.
Pure capitalism.
Pay us back. I've heard that you're extremely wealthy.
Yes, I know. I've heard that rumor too. It's not true though. But I'm sure you can suggest an arrangement.
I'll pull a few strings and see what I can do.
Dude, this music is so like motivational, but you get the point, right? So look, he takes out his guns from beneath the floor. Okay, the only thing that happened differently in John Wick is like he broke the concrete, right?
Should be a simple operation.
A mission?
Exactly. If you accept, I might be able to give you the requested information very soon. What do you say, 47? Still sharp enough to handle a job these days?
Oh yeah. Oh, he doesn't even answer that. Look, if you're a real badass, you don't even answer. Just go and kill some people. Oh, he really did not answer that, man. I just want to like, if there's some available like John Wick finds guns or something. What is that? Breaks. Basement, yeah. Breaks basement, yeah. Yup. It's just that the direction is better and they got this guy from Game of Thrones. And also the guy from Matrix. But does the same thing, kinda. You know, Infographic did once the comparison between like who would win if 47 was against John Wick. And what they concluded is that 47 will win because John Wick is too emotional, man. He finds a puppy dead and he goes and kills like 100 people, right? While 47 goes and does his contract, man. But this is interesting because John Wick doesn't answer either. Let's see this.
So, seem to be fate. Or happenstance, or just bad fucking luck it caused up. John? Let us not resort to our baser instincts and handle this like civilized men to move on.
Look, he did not answer, just like our 47 over there. They definitely had inspirations. You better put that on your Wikipedia page. But now that that's out of my system, I think we all can come to an agreement that 47 came before, that scene came before, and everybody forgot about it. Maybe that's there's a conspiracy that that's the reason why they had a Hitman 2 again. But I'm not gonna forget because that's associated with my childhood, man.